So I'm Tamar, and I've been a part of RTS for a couple years now. I currently go to San Diego State University, where I'm in the Journalism Media College, and I'm majoring in public relations. I've switched my major lots of times, so we're actually sticking with this one, but that's all about the development journey. And my grad date is December 24th.
Brandon Castro. My class year was, I believe, 2021. It's been so long now, it feels like. I'm now in graduate school at USC for their TV and film production program, MFA.
Everyone, my name is Edgar Lopez. So I actually graduated this past May, so I'm class of 2023. I studied at UC Berkeley, and I studied economics and data science.
And I graduated from UCLA last year, so I'm class of 2022, and I double majored in sociology and Spanish.
The program itself is geared towards internships, but there's so many of those transferable skill sets that you can utilize in other areas that I was really kind of shocked to find out some of those like soft skills and hard skills that I'm still utilizing.
So yeah, RTS has definitely been such a valuable experience to me for sure. One of the things that like advisors have definitely helped me out through has been getting through imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome has been something that kind of like definitely eats us up, especially as like first generation students. But being that RTS has such supportive counselors, such supportive advisors that really just believe in you, even when you might not necessarily have that confidence in yourself, has been instrumental in really just like getting me far into where I am.
RTS was amazing, and I think RTS really came in my life at a point where I really needed it, because I was going back in person after 2 years of being virtual because of COVID, and at the same time it's like I was approaching graduation, and then I was having to prepare for my post-grad life. So I think that I definitely had all the tools and pieces that I needed to be able to get to graduation and beyond, not just with like my advisor, who was amazing, but also with like the workshops and all the resources and all the help that I knew I could get holistically, not just in a specific area.
I feel like having a safe space to talk about those feelings and talk about your fears really helps guide your decision making. I believe that if I didn't have RTS, I would probably be somewhere that I really didn't want to be within my career, in my personal life. And it's kind of shown me how you can shoot for the stars and like do what you want to do, and like have those people that are going to help get you there.
I don't have anybody in my family that even went to graduate school, so RTS was that family that I could kind of rely on and bounce ideas off.
And then I actually ended up last semester interning at NBC Universal, so the studio group. So I was working on TV series publicity. Starting this summer, I just started my internship at Lionsgate, where I'm working on theatrical publicity. So like I said, like making those dreams happen and having those guiding hands to help you get to where you want to go.
I'm very grateful and thankful to RTS for the position that I'm in now. So I managed to get a full-time position as a data analyst at Target, but it didn't come quite easy. RTS really just helped me out through that very dark time for me, because I definitely thought something was wrong with me. I definitely thought that I was a failure at that time, but RTS was there for me. I connected with Lucy, who helped me connect with people at Target.
Of what RTS has to offer, which is the McCabe Service Fellowship Program, and I was very fortunate to get the opportunity to do that when I was, sorry, my little one's coming in. He wants to meet all of you all as well. But as I was mentioning, the McCabe Service Fellowship Program, so I was very fortunate to get an internship with the National Center for Youth Law. With them, I was able to learn a lot of the skills that I was later able to bring onto my full-time job. I am now here at RTS, a program coordinator.
That's what I loved about RTS, is that they helped you pick yourself up and go, okay, this is what you could have done, and tweak this. Here's a question that you might consider, and that was instrumental, because especially if you're doing a hybrid or you're strictly remote, it's difficult for people to know if you're really invested.
Definitely connected with so many people. I would advise keeping a spreadsheet with everyone's contact information. The reason why I got my job at Universal actually wasn't through RTS, but the skills that they instilled me with helped me land it, because I drove from San Diego to an event in person at Universal. They have like an internship, like to tell everyone about the program. I drove 4 hours with my toddler, 4 hours, dropped him off with a friend who lives in Irvine, kept going, went to the event, which lasted an hour and a half, drove all the way back round trip. It ended up with traffic about 7.5 hours. And when I got there for an hour and a half, the first thing I said was, when they, they give you a minute to introduce yourself, I said, oh, I just drove like 4 hours from San Diego. And they actually told me that's why I got the job. I didn't have anyone recommend me for it. The recruiter remembered me.
I also want to just share, I guess, how valuable really RTS really is in terms of like your career and stuff, and for also helping you interview for roles and stuff. So one thing that I often always do, and I recommend also you guys to do, is to reach out to your advisor, reach out to your career advisor, and they literally can like set you up to do like practice interviews. You can go in with a set of questions that you already have written out. So I often did it for all my interviews, and they all went well, thankfully, because RTS they have really great people in the behind the scenes that are just like very knowledgeable in all sorts of fields. Just
Do everything afraid. You're gonna hear that a million times, but if you don't feel afraid, it might be the wrong thing. You have the rare opportunity to experience everything that you want and take advantage of that to the fullest.
It goes without saying, but just really take advantage of everything RTS has to offer. So whether this be any workshops or in-person events, and I think especially the in-person ones, because that is your opportunity to really meet everyone else who's in the same boat as you, who has the same goals as you, who really just wants to reach the same outcome at the end of the day, with going to college and really just being able to grow professionally. Like if you don't have the answer, RTS will find the answer for you, and we'll work together with you to really help you reach what you want to get to. And yeah, just we're here for you. We're all of the students are here for you. We just all care about you so much.